Hi guys, welcome to Ned's Tool Talk and new tool Tuesday. Except it's not even Tuesday, it's Sunday. But it is a new tool at least, yeah? So, today's video we're going to be talking about a Ozito XPXC 18 volt cordless reciprocating saw. Just to put it out there, this is not a brushless tool, this is a brush tool, and this is the cheapest Ozito Recip saw that you can purchase in Bunnings today. Okay, this is June 2025 and this thing costs 69 AUD. That's 69 Australian dollars. Not Benjamin Franklin's for you guys in US, but AUD, which is probably 50-ish, 45, 50 USD in US. Now, this thing has no load speed, 0 to 2600 SPM. SPM means strokes per minute, because Recip saw cuts like this, okay? Stroke length 22 millimeters, so it moves only that much. So 22 millimeters means it's not going to be using a lot of your blade. If you're cutting a thin piece of steel or something, you're only going to be using those 22 millimeters of the blade, even if your blade is 150 millimeters long. Weight of the tool without a battery tool itself is 1.5 kilos, and it can cut 100 mil timber or 6 millimeter metal. They're not saying whether it's a hollow metal or full tubing 6 millimeters, but we're going to put that to the test. Okay, this thing comes with one cordless Recip saw, of course, timber cutting blade and instruction manual. If it only comes with a timber cutting blade, that probably comes with that one only because they don't really want you to be cutting metal with it. Anyways, the model number on it is PXRSS-400. Okay, instruction manual, not necessary. Some cardboard, that's a tool itself, and very cheap looking unbranded Recip saw blade right in there. Okay, that's what you get with the tool. Let's get this in there so it doesn't fly away on the wind. Very ugly weather, sunny but windy today. Just can't get a nice weather in Melbourne during the colder months. Okay, the tool itself feels nice and light. As they state, 1.5 kilos is not really much. I'm gonna read the model number once more. Ozito PXRSS-400. That's your model number, and it says maximum timber 100 mil, maximum metal 6 mil. Again, I'm repeating myself, but that's all right. I wanna make sure that everyone that watches this video understands. Okay, so the tool itself feels very plasticky, but it's not too heavy, but there definitely is some weight to it. So I'd say there's some components inside that are not plastic, and you can see on the front right here. So right in there on the front, you can see aluminum casting. So the front bit, your guard, is gonna be metal, and it's adjustable and it's lockable. Okay, but why doesn't it want to lock? It should be lock. There we go. So you got unlock and lock buttons from two sides, so you can lock in your guard, unlock it, adjust it, and you can lock it back in. The adjustable front guard is very good because, as I said, the stroke is 22 millimeters. So if you can adjust your guard, you can use much more of your blade. So for example, if the 22 mil of your blade that are sitting right here are very worn out, now you can move your guard by 22 mil out, and now you're using fresh 22 mil of the blade to cut, which is a very good thing to have. It's got decent play in it for cutting, and of course you can completely remove it if you want to clean out your tool and something, but I wouldn't recommend you using tool without it at all. Don't be silly. Lock it back in. Okay. Rubber over molding at the front here, the black bits for your left hand, or for your right hand if you're left-handed. So nice rubber over molding. Some rubber protectors on the side when you lay the tool down on both sides. Right here it's got some rubber over molding as well, and very nice handle with a safety on top. You can push it to the right or you can push it to the left. It works both ways. On the bottom is where you insert your battery, which we're gonna get right now. So the bottom is where you insert your battery, and your tool looks like that. I wouldn't say it's loud, I wouldn't say it's quiet, I would say it's average with or on par with all the other Recip saws that I've tried or tested in my life. And standard, very plasticky Ryobi 18-volt batteries. And they're very easy to remove, they slide in and out nicely. Alright, so let's give it a try on this very drilled out piece of wood. Always before you inserting the blade into this type of tools, you wanna, so how does this work now? Aha, so to insert your blade you're gonna twist this to the right, not to the left but to the right. Let's see. So yeah, you gotta twist it to the right and then it grabs in. Okay, twist to the right again, you can take it out. On more expensive machines, this works in a way where you just push the tool in and it grabs, and you gotta twist it to the left or to the right depending on a brand if you want to remove the tool out. So Ozito unbranded, or not Ozito, unbranded blade on it that comes with the machine, and let's give it a try. And I just realized that I've got a screw in there and it wouldn't be good if I cut into that. So we're gonna try like this. It's got some hole drilled into it, but doesn't matter. Cut is still a cut. So let's go. When you're using Recip saws, if you hold it straight and cut like that, you're gonna be cutting forever. You always want to be moving your saw like that, so it starts cutting a bit more in the angle, and that's how you cut faster. Okay, to be honest, that was fairly slow. We're gonna bring a good Diablo blade and we're gonna give it a try with a good quality blade. My apologies, it's not a Diablo blade, but still a good quality Bosch Edge blade. So let's get the battery out. Let's swap this thing. Yeah, this Bosch blade feels a whole lot better than the Ozito one. How's our battery? We got 2 bars. Let's get to it. So let's see. So Bosch blade has cut this same piece of timber in a fraction of a time compared to the unbranded blade that you get with the machine. So that's how much it's worth to go and Bunnings or anywhere else to buy a couple of good quality blades. It's gonna absolutely change your experience of the tool. As you can see, this took a fraction of a time compared to the cheap blade that comes in the box. We're gonna give it a try now with this was Milwaukee's. This is a Milwaukee's blade. I think I used it 2 or 3 times. We're gonna try a piece of steel now to cut. So we still got 2 bars. This is about it's just a rough grinder cut at the end. It's about 15 mil diameter, but it's hollow inside, and it's about 2 mil thickness of a wall. So let's give it a try. I'm not gonna. Jesus. My goodness. So it starts jumping a lot. I don't know whether I know the blade is not bad. The blade is very good. I think it just doesn't, it gets to the point where it starts grabbing a lot and it hasn't got enough power to go through, and then everything starts jumping. So I had to get my leg up to hold it. But hey, it cut through. It definitely did cut through. So for the price point, I don't think it's a bad tool. You can definitely get better for a little bit more of a money. So 69 AUD for this kind of tool is a very good price. It's you gotta remember that it's not intended for some massive cuts and whatnot. It says 100 mil timber, 6 mil steel bar. This is 15 mil with a 2 mil thickness. So I'm not gonna say struggled. It still cut it. It just wasn't a nice experience. I'm sure some other brands would have cut it much easier. And as you saw, getting a good quality timber blade on it made the whole world of difference. So it's worth investing 20, 30, 40 bucks in a couple of these and some good metal blades if you're going to be cutting metal with this. So I wouldn't recommend you cutting metal with this cheap saw. I'd probably just use it for timber cuts. Occasionally, if you're going to cut something metal, it's going to do it, but it's not going to be loving it. So without further ado, like, share, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.